Hello friends, welcome back for another video. Today we are going over Jordy Ray's 4-month update, and if you're new around here, my name is Sandy-Kaye. Let's dive into the questions. First off is how old is she? And she is 4 months and 1 day. For new milestones, she is now lapping on the daily, and she has started doing some more high-pitched squeals or squawks. She has been rolling from her belly to her back and her back to her belly. She prefers to be on her belly, so whenever she's on her back, she goes right over to her belly. And she's also started wiggling out of her chairs and swings, which I'm not very stoked about because that's where she was napping, is in a chair. She was 12 pounds 4 ounces at her last baby checkup, and so that puts her in the 20th percentile. First this month, she went on her very first bus ride, and it was a lot of driving. It was about an hour and a half to get to the bus station, and then 5 hours to Utah. Then we stayed there for a couple hours and then headed back home. So it was about 12 hours of travel in total, and she just rocked it. She did so good. She literally did not even cry once on the bus. She just laughed, smiled, and really loved looking out the big window. Also part of that trip is she saw her first solar eclipse. As far as play, she loves grabbing anything within her reach and bringing it to her mouth, and she also loves it when people talk, or especially when they're talking to her. She loves taking her 4 fingers and sticking them into her mouth, sucking on them all at once. And she's also started loving facing outward in the baby carrier so she can see whatever we're doing. She doesn't like, she now has stopped nursing or liking the right boob. She will only nurse from the left side now. And she also doesn't like staying still in one spot for very long. Whenever I have her propped up on my leg, she'll start arching her back like a minute in, just wanting to go somewhere else and explore. She has been a little bit more fussy at the breast the past couple days. And then also when I gave my mom some milk while I was gone for her to feed her from a bottle, she didn't have a way to get it warmed up because the sink wasn't getting warm, the water wasn't, and she did not like it cold. I hear her crying, I better go get her. Speaking of breastfeeding, we are now nursing because she's a hungry girl right when she wakes up. And as far as teething her teeth, she has been drooling tons. So I'm assuming she's getting ready to cut a tooth, but who knows, it could still be another 2 months. As far as socially, she loves making eye contact with people and giving them her big dimple smile. And she already seems to be quite the social butterfly. She's always turning her head to wherever the noise or chatter is and wanting a part of the conversation. As far as sleeping and naps in her chair, like I was saying earlier, now that she can get out, they're a little more trickier, so I've been putting her in her bassinet for more of her naps. She tends to get her best naps when she's on me, when I'm baby wearing her. She has started to stay asleep in the middle of the night, even when her binky falls out, which she did not used to do. We've kind of started hitting the 4-month sleep regression, maybe a false start, but yeah, there was some rough nights of 8 wake-ups in the night, like every hour. And I kind of go between having her in the bassinet and then taking her into my bed and co-sleeping because she'll just sleep better that way, and then I'm not constantly having to get up because we moved her over a little bit from our bed and then put her in the slumber pod, so it's a little more blacked out and she's a little more separated from us. Possibly the 4-month sleep regression, or it's probably going to come soon. As far as being a little sister, her brother the other night smacked her in the face twice. I'm trying to make dinner and I set her down for just a second in a swing, literally 1 foot from me, and she gets whacked. So she's a pretty good sport. She just lights up whenever he's talking with her. She'll just get the biggest smile and even giggle sometimes, and it is the sweetest, already seeing their bond. Overall, how has this month been going? It has been going super well. She's looking up at the fan. Is that a cool fan? Hi. I love you. She has just been a social girl. She loves talking and smiling. You can see her big smile. Are you smiling at me? Are you smiling at me? But yeah, she did super great on the bus ride, and she is a pretty happy girl. I say she's a happy girl till she's not. because she'll wait up till the very last second and then throw a big fit. So you kind of have to just know her and make sure you're feeding her when she needs it. And honestly, I'm just so amazed how fast this month has flown by. In 2 months, she's going to be having solids, and that just always makes them seem so old when they can start to eat food. And she loves gnawing on my finger as well. So, quick update on Mama, or me, for 4 months postpartum. And I've been feeling a little bit in a rut this week, just having some down days of not feeling motivated, or some down weeks, I guess, of just, like, for the most part, not feeling motivated to get things done or start filming a video, or, you know, just do the things that are on my list for that day. Also, just feeling down on my body a little bit still, so trying to be happy and grateful that I'm strong and I can move my body how I want, but still have days where I realize my body's not where I want it at yet. And then also just trying to eat as healthy as I can while also having a massive sweet tooth every day. So trying to be better about that and make sure I'm mindful about how much water I'm drinking and the food that I'm eating, making sure especially I'm getting enough vegetables in, has been a little more tricky for me lately. And emotionally, I think my emotions are still regulating out, but I don't feel so up and down. Starting to feel a little bit back to normal, and starting to kind of get into a routine now with 2 babies and feel like it's my new normal. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another video. I really do appreciate all those that have liked and subscribed to my channel, and we will catch you guys next video. Bye! Bye! Bye.